Okay, I mean, tell us a little bit about Shilajit and its benefits and why people are missing out on it.
A lot of Shilajit on the market. Not much of it is good. It's been diluted. So many influencers and brands are, peddling their own form of it. Hard to find the legit stuff, but when you do, you know that you're gonna get some quality Shilajit. Formed over millions of years in the Himalayas, high altitude environments. Basically what?
Open it up. Go ahead.
So basically forms this tarry substance, which is basically plant matter that is plant and organic matter that is compressed over a long period of time. And so what this ends up doing is that it concentrates minerals in this salve right here. And so one of the main components of Shilajit is the humic acid and fulvic acid.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you can look at the data on these. Everything from antiviral, antimicrobial activity to even some evidence that they can be good for hormonal health, mainly because of their ability to modulate steroidogenic pathways. So basically sending a signal to your testes to produce more testosterone. And so it shares its characteristics with other herbs. Cistanche also does this. But Shilajit is a great equalizer because it contains majority of the trace minerals that you need. So it's like super concentrated in zinc, magnesium, boron, and other trace minerals. I would say to a larger extent than something like sea moss almost.
Yeah, I agree.
And so Shilajit has a lot of benefits. I would say like the greatest one is athletic performance, confidence, verbal fluency. It's good for the gut too. So if you have any gut issues, the fulvic acid in the Shilajit can definitely help with that. Shilajit needs to be cycled. You will see that the effects will taper off, which usually requires you to either increase the dose or cycle on and off, where you'll have like 5 days a week, 2 weeks on, and then take a period where you kind of let your body go back to homeostasis if you want to get the most out of this. But in general, this is good for athletes. It's good for people who do a lot of public speaking. If you take a large enough dose, you will see that colors are more vibrant, and you'll see that your field of vision expands. So your peripheral vision is just better. What else? Yeah, I mean you can have it just like this. You let it rest under your tongue. You could put this in a tea. It's gonna make your tea taste nasty, but worth it. You could do a lot of things with this.
Can you tell us a little bit about the transportation and the absorption of minerals that it does provide from the fulvic acid?
100%. So it'll make basically any kind of trace mineral or vitamin more bioavailable. And so good to take if you're taking other mineral supplements, vitamins, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, all of that.
Nice.
Take it with the Shilajit to maximize the absorption and really get your bang for your buck. Basically ensuring that the whatever you're taking doesn't go just to the poo-poo, and that you're getting your money's worth from the other stuff that you'll be taking. And I would say it's a good standalone supplement. I mean, you could take this and cover a lot of bases, but if you want to stack it with some things, I say it pairs really well with a mushroom called cordyceps. Pairs well with your other kind of herbal tea boosters, your tribulus, your tonga ali, your cistanche. I would say it's a morning thing, but I mean, it doesn't cause any insomnia. Like, I've taken it in the afternoon or at night. It's not gonna mess up your sleep.
Right.
I would say what's good about it is that if you need to get strenuous work done, if you need to go to the gym, and I feel like even for manual labor, like this is amazing. If you work a construction job, if you're lifting heavy stuff, if you're in farming, if I don't know, this is really good stuff. You feel it's a natural type of energy. It's different from something that you would get from like a stimulant, a coffee, and other caffeine sources. This is more clean. You know, you feel this. It's an energy that comes from within. It's cleaner. You don't necessarily get that that kind of crash. Whereas, you know, with a stimulant, you'll have a peak and then it'll start to taper off over time. You don't really get this with Shilajit. But, you know, the only thing, cycle it, play around with your dosages, and yeah, that's about it. It really contains everything that you need. There's a reason why, you know, this stuff was prized in Southeast Asia, and, you know, this stuff traveled all over the world through the Silk Road. It made its way into Russia, into Eastern Europe, into the Middle East. Definitely tap in. Some good stuff.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for your time.